Murray family, and welcome to this edition of Arthur Murray's Footprints. My name is CJ Gomez, and along with my wife Jenny, we are the franchisees of the Arthur Murray studios here in Millbrae and in Monterey, California. On this edition, we are going to be breaking down a little bit of the cha-cha-cha and in the rhythm of it in a way, and also taking that into Mambo. And we're going to use a different way of counting it for the sake of an exercise to help our brain adjust to the speed of things. So in normal cha-cha, I'll keep this button for now. We have the normal basic as leader. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. I think we understand that. But what happens when the music gets going, sometimes we get fast, we get excited, we get into it, and sometimes it's easy to not get all the action or Cuban motion that we want into it. So a way we could think of it is if we take the two dances, for instance, merengue and rumba. If we think of those two dances, we can kind of break this down in a different way to help our brain, more importantly, get all the action we know we can produce with our hips. What I mean by that is, if we think of our cha-cha and we think of a merengue action, and we're going like this, and I'll unbutton this so we can see merengue, 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 right? And we understand in cha-cha, there's a 4-and, there's a syncopation which is fast, right? And sometimes that goes by and we lose the rhythm, or we lose the hip action, we lose all the cool leg action, and we kind of skate through it, then we go into our rock step, we skate, then we go into our rock step. What I'm going to propose today is that we think of the cha-cha bass, and we'll take another dance. Instead of thinking of cha-cha, we think of it as rumba and merengue put together. What I mean by that is, if we understand that 1, 2, and 3 are the whole beats, the 4 is split in half, where it's 4-and, that's smaller, right? So if we think of the beginning, if we go, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, right, 2, 3, if we think of it as rumba, 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 merengue, and then we think of rumba, 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 merengue, that's going to help us utilize all this action that we know we can do in rumba, and subconsciously it slows our brain down, and we're not rushing through everything. So in this case, if I think of it as rumba, from a leader's perspective, rumba, merengue, rumba, 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 merengue, or I can even think of the merengue as a quick, where I go, now again, I'm saying the word, not replacing the timing or the rhythm, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, slow, slow. And if I do it as a follower's part with my right, I have slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, slow. And what this does is subconsciously it helps you accent the 1, 2s, and the 3s in the cha-cha, because those are the whole beats. And sometimes when we run everything together, we don't necessarily get the accents. So when we slow things down and think of it as slows and quicks, all of a sudden it makes it so much easier for us to really get all the leg action and all the rumba action that'll fulfill all those beats. So let's do this. Let's try this to a piece of rumba music, and I will dance the cha-cha basic to that music so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll take it into cha-cha. All right, so we got our rumba playing now, so let's try this to a rumba music, and then we'll take it into a cha-cha music. So as a leader, if I start 5, 6, 7, and slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick. Now you'll start to develop a muscle memory that's developed over time. So when you're dancing to faster music, it's going to make it easier for your body to actually execute. So if I do as a follow and flip around, I go slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow. That's it. And again, it's good to practice to a rumba to get that down. All right, so now let's try it to a cha-cha music. So if I do the same thing, 6, 7, and slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick. And by doing it this way, folks, I'm able to really accent the one. If you've heard a teacher say or a coach say, accent the one. By doing it this way, subconsciously, by calling it a slow, and the 2 steps, quick, quick, slow, you're gonna subconsciously make the slow bigger than the quick, quicks, just subconscious. So now, if I flip it into a follow part, 6, 7, and slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, slow, slow. Now what that does is I'm starting to fill out a lot of the timing and the in-between, which creates such a better action in cha-cha. So now if we take this into a dance like Mambo, we take that same idea, because a lot of times in Mambo, again, that's another, it's very closely related dance to cha-cha, and that's one that can really either help us with speed and things like that, but also sometimes we have an issue staying on time because it's a little bit different. But again, this technique is going to help us fill out some of the movements so we don't necessarily do where we have a hold where we go 2, 3, stop, 2, 3, stop. Now there's nothing wrong with this in the beginning, as we're understanding Mambo, and the timing can be very different than what we're used to because we're starting on 2 and not necessarily starting on 1, so to speak. So, or as a follower, I go 2, 3, and I don't want to hold because then I'm losing all my action and I'm kind of stagnant. Then I start and stop. Right? It's like being on a freeway. If it's bumper to bumper, it's stop and go, and that's kind of what that does. Versus just cruising along on a freeway where it's one continuous motion from movement to movement. So if we take that same idea, what we talked about in the cha-cha earlier, of thinking of merengue and rumba, if I think of the first 2 steps as merengue, and then I go rumba, merengue, rumba, merengue, rumba, merengue, rumba, or I go 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba. Then it's going to help me fill out that 4-1 where I'm not just stopping on it. Because again, in the beginning, there's nothing wrong with that, but as we progress and get more advanced, the more you can fill out that 4-1, the more developed your mambo is, and the better your basic's going to be. Folks, we're going to try the music, but let me talk about one thing. So cha-cha and rumba are so related. For the sake of this exercise, what we'll do to help us with this exercise, as a leader, I'm going to start with my right foot on 1. I'm going to take a prep step to my right. So what that'll look like is 1, okay? Then I'll have 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba. Now as a follower with my left foot, I'll go 1, then I'll go back on my right because that's the direction I'll go on a basic. 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba. So just for the sake of this exercise, we'll do those prep steps to kind of help us with the timing to get this exercise down. Eventually you won't need those, but again, this is a great tool to help us with the timing. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, rumba, 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 2, 3, rumba. Now if I do the followers part, I'll go back with my left. I go 1, 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba. And now I'm filling in that 4 and 1 versus just holding, which is okay. But again, now filling it in, it gives you such a better, authentic, more rhythmical look and feel for this dance, especially when it gets faster. If we could train our body to kind of slow it down, oh my gosh, it's going to be so much easier. All right, folks, so on a recap, we talked about taking the cha-cha and in the second half the rumba, and think of it as slows and quicks for cha-cha. And then in the mambo, we talked about merengue and rumba, just those 2 dances to kind of help us out. So again, for cha-cha to recap, we went slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick to really accent as a follower. I have slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, slow, slow. Then we took the same idea in mambo. We had a little prep step for our exercise just to help us with the music. As a leader, I went to the side with my left. I went 1, merengue, merengue, rumba, or 2, 3, rumba, just to get more action in this dance. As I follow with my left, I went side, then back on my right, 2, 3, rumba, 2, 3, rumba, just to get a little bit more action and a little bit more fluidity when we dance these two specific dances. Okay, so that is the end for this edition of Arthur Murray's Footprints. On behalf of myself and all the wonderful Arthur Murray people to do this, thank you for watching, and we appreciate everyone who's tuning in to watch these episodes, and thank you so much.